I'm AC.
And I'm Rob.
And this is 16-bit seizure.
AC and Rob, give it a go, and we're giving Atomic Runner a go.
Here it comes now, and
Wait
as
for
you
it.
can see, he's very far away. As soon as you press start though, bam!
Oh, there he is, and there's the awesome title screen. Atomic Runner. This game was originally called Chelnov, or Chernov, or something like that. It was an arcade game, and this is the Mega Drive version.
I'll just start here. Chelnov was a young scientist. He lived and worked side by side with his father and his sister, and together they led a happy, peaceful Soviet life. But the harmony of their lives was about to be ripped open by capitalism. I'm adding in my own commentary here. Late one evening, Chelnov went out and jogged jog. That's where it all went wrong.
He really shouldn't have exercised. He should have stayed in and played games like we're doing.
Yep, that's right. By this logic, we are immortal, because we never exercise. Heart-pounding loud. This goes on for a while.
Yeah, this intro sequence is pretty lengthy. You can skip it, but why don't we just let it play for the first
couple of screens?
Yeah.
I reckon this is almost long
We'll
enough.
let everyone enjoy the awesome backstory of Atomic Runner.
Chelnov, my son, said the old man in a faint voice, I never loved you. I was always a fan of capitalism. And he said, I kill you now, father. I follow Lenin.
AC always inserting your communist agenda into everything we do. If you look at some of our earlier videos, you can see the hints. There's little hints he drops.
You need to play him backwards.
Yeah, that's right.
And upside down. But you'll get him. Alright, I'm skipping this. Death Aliens? Did that say Death Aliens? Alright.
Yeah, those damn Death Aliens.
Okay, there we go. He becomes Atomic Man and, get ready, lives in a jar.
He lives in a fishbowl or a jar or something. Yeah, I don't know. I've watched that intro sequence a few times now and never bothered to read it. So as far as I know, I'm
pretty sure I saw Death Alien. That was enough for me.
So this is a runner game. There are a lot of runner games out these days, but I don't remember a lot of them back in the day. But this is one. The screen is constantly scrolling, so you're forced to keep moving from left to right. And it's actually pretty difficult. We're actually playing it on the easy setting.
With 5 lives and 5 continues.
Believe it or not, this is the easy mode. But we'll probably die a lot throughout this, because even on easy, it's not that easy.
There's robotic Ninja Turtles. There's Darth Vader mosquitoes.
Skulls with legs. It's got a kind of weird mythological look to it. There's dragons and there's...
But this has an interesting story, Rob.
Yeah. So I'll fill you in on the history of this game.
It's a very controversial arcade game. When it first came out, it was...
Yeah.
Because it was atomic and it kind of came out after Chernobyl?
Yeah.
The idea?
About a year and a half after Chernobyl, this game came out, and people saw, whether they were there or not, people saw a lot of connections between the plot of this game and the Chernobyl incident. Like, the original plot was that there's this Soviet, I think it was a coal miner.
The name of this is like something like Chernobyl Atomic Runner Nuclear Man.
Chelnov Atomic Runner Nuclear Power Plant Man or something.
Homer Simpson Power Plant Man. Okay, so to switch back and forth, you actually need to press one of the keys, and then even then you can't run backwards. You can only look backwards and shoot.
Yeah.
Now one of the first, like some kind of chicken boss.
Yeah, this is kind of a mid-boss, I'd say. It's a giant cyber chicken that...
You said chicken, a giant chicken, I tell you.
It's all a bit surreal, really. And you blow him up, brilliant. Yeah, so...
it's all part of my Soviet communist plan.
That's right. So this game
It was a communist chicken. No, a capitalist chicken. I'm getting my ists confused.
So apparently what happened is that for the Mega Drive version, they took out all the Chernobyl kind of references and the Eastern European kind of vibe and replaced it all with this mythological kind of... There's a lot of pyramids in this game.
Mayan pyramids.
Yeah, and sort of dragons and stuff. So probably a fair bit different to the original arcade game. Robot boxing gloves or something? What is that?
I don't know, but back there they looked like an enemy that looked like a predator, basically.
Yeah, they do look a bit Predator-esque, and maybe it's just because we're both traumatized from playing that game a lot.
Like legitimately.
Yeah.
Look, there's one now. Oh God!
Have counselling sessions about the game every week. But yeah, this it's pretty difficult but pretty fun. Wouldn't you agree?
I think this is actually a pretty good game. Like, if something is behind you, like those boomerangs were, that look like a chart of some description, you can't go back and get them. You can stop and wait for the screen to scroll.
But you can't actually walk backwards, which is frustrating. Well, you can in certain spots, but we'll show that in a bit, hopefully. So, yeah, tricky stuff. Oh gosh, when he dies, he has this little seizure. He sort of freaks out a little bit.
Kind of jazz hands.
Does a little dance. Yeah, great animation there.
He gets down tonight. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. One of the great things is you can jump and then shoot. Well, not that time.
I think you have to hold.
Yeah, there you go. Backwards. No, backwards. Yeah, and then.
He does this little spin move, which is really useful because it's the only way, one of the few ways you can shoot backwards in the game. So it's a bit tricky. So you want to try and bounce on these enemies. There you go, brilliant. As you can see, from what I can tell, this is set in Mexico and lava is everywhere. So there's a boss coming up soon. Hopefully we'll.
Now there's these weird fish things as well. I don't get the fish things.
Nothing in this game really makes a lot of sense.
And I gotta say, Rob and I have practiced this.
Yeah, this is not the first time we haven't
just so we could get this far to show you.
And if you can see, this is the one spot in the game that I found where you can actually walk backwards, which is really useful because it's whoa. You need to be able to dodge this dragon. One of the tricks for this guy is
burnt to a cinder. Okay, Rob, you have a go. You're better at the bosses, and interestingly, when we get up to the dragon again,
yeah, there's some there's some humorous elements to this game. Nothing really makes sense.
They changed it so much to avoid more Chernobyl controversy that the game is just bizarre.
Yeah, it is really weird. The enemies are perhaps some of the strangest I've ever seen.
This guy is basically throwing baked beans at you. I mean, look at that. That's baked beans.
Oh gosh, it's really difficult to dodge that lunging attack he does, but if you can manage to do it. Oh yes, brilliant. All right, so we're up to level 2 now. You get to see the awesome world map in a bit. Just doing some acrobatics. Right, so
I like the fact that he wears a helmet. You know, he's very safety conscious, our hero.
This is like Mario 3 kind of, you know, gonna go rescue the princess. I'm
not even sure what our goal is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
we get so bored of the title sequence.
Your father's dead and revenge or something, maybe?
Your father's dead.
Yeah.
He was capitalist scumbag. I think you'd be happy.
Yeah, this is a metaphor for the working man's war on capitalism. Whoa! Now I've got boomerangs. How Aussie is that? Turn around and try and kill this guy. Yeah! Alright, I'm doing alright here.
We're actually doing extremely well. I have no idea how long it took us to practice to get up to this point.
Look out, skulls.
Skull legs.
It really doesn't. It's just like a heavy metal musician's dream, basically. Skulls and lava and weird fleshy things in the background that undulate weirdly. What is that? I don't even want to know. Let's just leave it unanswered. Shoot this guy in the legs. Shoot this stupid hand. Yeah, there we go. Shoot this guy.
This is, I mean, if you look at the background here, the backgrounds are quite detailed, but they're also extreme, like kind of humanoid figurines holding up sacks of slime, I suppose.
It's disturbing imagery, definitely.
And okay, now we've got like robotic bunnies. I fucking hate robotic bunnies.
It's funny how I hate it.
Oh, Jazz Jackrabbit. I fucking hated that guy.
You need like cyber myxomatosis to take care of these.
Cyber myxomatosis.
Oh great! I think this power up is like a power down.
Yeah, some of the power ups aren't exact. I mean, that looks powerful, but incredibly short range.
Yeah, it's not very useful. Really would rather have something else. So please. All right, now I've got this. This looks more like it. Don't you think? Oh, right. You can actually jump on enemies in this game, but I'm not game to do it because
they're kind of random.
It's tricky. Lost the big orbs of death. Orbs of death. Right, it's gonna suck. I knew that would happen. Passing back to AC.
Alright. Next time we die, I think that'll be it, because I think you get the measure of this game.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky and weird and cool.
But it's a good game, like, and the controls, I gotta say, are solid.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta...
Oh dear. Get used to them. Yeah, you gotta get used to the turning
last
around
time.
mechanic.
This is definitely the last time.
You have to press the turn button, and then also press the direction that you want to turn in to turn around. So
yeah, so it is like after you get used to the controls, they are very fluid, but it's just a game that has very strange controls for them. this particular time.
That's a pro tip. Don't shoot the guys that have power-ups until they're in front of you, because you can't get the power-ups otherwise. Oh, crikey. Ah! Alright, let's take this dragon out. But maybe not. Alright, fine. Oh, gosh. I was not game to... Oh!
Game over.
This is tricky. Well, I think that's enough of Atomic Runner.
You get the measure. I'm AC.
And I'm Rob.
And this was 16-bit Seizure for the Mega Drive.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.